Okay, guys, this is what if Goku had the Omnitrix. Now, the reason why I wanted to do this because it would be awesome. So what I'm doing is basically Goku would get it right. Yeah, because Jocko, I would say this: all Benton aliens are in this, but Alien X, Alien X. And I'm only going, for now, I may change to the what if, reboot it, but for this what if, I'm only going to do the Omniverse Kid Omnitrix. So he would have feedback, etc. Plus, I'm going to see the Omnitrix, the kid one, will scan new alien life forms. So if I want to, Goku could become a Namekian, a Kojian. Yeah, and I'm going to say could do the transformations too. Just not Namekian fusion though. So yeah, we start off this story. Now all of Benton aliens are in this, but I'm gonna say the original 10, Blitzwolfer, the Mummy, I forgot his name, and feedback, etc. The kid versions, everything in this series. So we start this story off when Goku was sent to Earth. On the process, Jocko, because I don't know how Jocko found out, but Aspen decided that, because I think he would be able to see Goku being landed, and he would think that if anything, the Saiyans could have a second chance and be something better. So he decided to send to Earth the trace Saiyan DNA to merge with the DNA. So, Philgax and everything is in this too. Just he ain't gonna come until a little later. So, Goku, I'm gonna say, by the time it reaches Earth, it's right after Goku kills Grandpa Gohan and then turns back to normal. Then the next day he would be crying, and then he would see an asteroid hit, going by the planet and hit the ground. And he would go investigate, and it would jump on his hand, and Goku would be freaking out. He would do the heat blast thing, and he would just basically freak out, because he'd be like, why is this attached to me? Now, since I know Azimuth, yeah, because I'm saying in this one, Azimuth knows of the Saiyan race. Yeah. So he thought, just in case, if anything goes wrong, it's already too late. Grandpa Gohan's dead, by the way. But I'm gonna say it's a option to absorb the blood waves. I can add that. Yeah, it absorbs blood waves. Basically, it would shock Goku and if he wants it. He can it's kind of like the option for Alien X. All he has to do is select off and yes. But right now he doesn't know how to do it. So it's basically, eventually he can learn to turn off the blood waves. Now, I think Kami would talk to Azimuth. Yeah. So now we continue. Now, okay. I'm going to say a year right before Goku meets Bulma, Kami goes and try to basically gets Mr. Popo to go and get Goku. Goku would go with them and start basically training. They would teach him how to use the Omnitrix with Azimuth's knowledge. They would also know about the great apes, but they wouldn't want to cut his tail off. They would figure out because Kami is God, basically. He can telepathically know what to do, basically, from Azimuth's knowledge. So, he would teach Goku, he would activate the feature to absorb. It's basically like absorbing the blood waves, but it doesn't actually absorb blood, so it's like, basically it's like the Akari form. It makes it where he doesn't turn to a grade 8. So, they taught him how to use the Omnitrix. He learned all the aliens' abilities and weaknesses in that year, and he learned how to train. Now, since Ki is in everyone, some just don't know how to use it, like Jocko. Goku learned about Ki, and he could actually use it in his alien forms. So one day he decided to train with Mr. Popo. He decided to he decided to go into Diamond Head. He decided to turn to Diamond Head to fight him. He can harness his Ki. Now, but before this battle, he did it's a little back before this battle. He did learn how to harness Ki. He could already somewhat fly. So and use some Ki energies. So I would say the explosive wave. It wouldn't be Demon Explosive Wave. It would just be Kami's version of Explosive Wave. Basically, like, explosive. No, yeah. He would try to use the ability. Since forearms, I think he has a strength enhancement. It's basically like a quirk. Goku would go and fight him. Now, Goku does have the time limit. I don't know how much. Wait a minute, I'm gonna research it real quick, so I can find out exactly. So, Ben, he would, sorry, that's my brother and his sister. I mean, his girlfriend. Goku would be using forearms like, Diamond Head, like I said. He would use Diamond Ki Blast. Basically, and merge his Ki with his Diamond ability. Now, right now, since he does now, never mind. Right now, he would run out of time right when he was about to win. Then it would be, basically, turn him back to normal. He would be pimped out. He would be hit. So, they would let him go back to Earth after a year of training. Yeah, they didn't teach him much. They just taught him mostly how to use Ki and the Omnitrix. So he would, right now when he met Bulma, instead of a power level of 10, I would say it's a power level of 25. Yeah, 25. So, Goku would beat Bulma. Now, with Grey Matter's knowledge, and I think Ami would give Goku some knowledge on, females, the world, so he would be a lot smarter, Goku. So he wouldn't attack Bulma. He would know what a car is, and he would probably still get hit by it, but he wouldn't fight back. And when she is shooting at him, he would dodge the attack, and he would I'm gonna say this for now before I continue. Right now, Goku can't merge his Super Saiyan forms with the transformation. He can merge techniques though, like he can be Heat Blast and use Kaioken, or say the Mystic form, or using God Ki, etc. So Goku would not hurt. He would dodge the attack. He would go and he would say, yeah, I think never mind. He would get hit. I forgot. He would get hit, and he would say sorry and ask where she's going. And she said she's looking for a Dragon Ball nearby. And he's like, are you talking about my grandpa's ball? And she's like, what do you mean? So they would go and get the Dragon Ball and start their adventure. The next stop would be Master Roshi's. Now Goku did grab the Power Ball and etc. So Goku would like in canon learn Kamehameha. Now I think since he would say Gohan's my grandpa was Gohan, he would decide, I think he would train him a little early. And I'm gonna say he would just show off the Kamehameha to him. Because Goku would be like, I'll show you my explosive wave if you show me your Kamehameha, your technique. He would say, fine. He would use the explosive wave. Now Goku would make him a bet. He showed him the Kamehameha. If he can make it, because he knows about accelerate, he would make a bet with Master Roshi. Instead of Bulma showing her panties on him, he would, wait a minute. I don't know if, because like I said, I haven't watched Dragon Ball, so I'm going to say if Yamcha happened before this, it happened like a canon. So he would he would make a bet, instead of showing off Bulma's panties, if he wins and gets back from, if they can make it, he'll make him a bet. If he can cross in the middle of the ocean and back in 5 seconds, when he enters, he gets the Dragon Ball, and he would be like, okay, deal. He would turn to accelerate, run there and back, using ki, so he would use speed with a little bit of ki. So it's basically like enhancing his body with ki. So he would get there and get the Dragon Ball, and he would ask him to train him, and I would say, when he gets back, they would be freaking out of him being an alien, turning into an alien. And he would explain that he found this watch that jumped up onto him, and he has the power to turn to aliens. Yeah, aliens. Now, this kid version, Omnitrix, can still scan stuff. It's basically like the Omniverse and Alien Force Watch. It's just the kid one, though. So he would turn back into normal, and they would get the Dragon Ball. And Master Roshi would actually get Master Roshi's favors. So, I'm gonna say everything goes up to normal in canon up until they get to where Master Roshi uses the Mafuba. I mean, not the Mafuba, the Kamehameha. So Goku, instead of going to get Master Roshi, he would turn, because it's flames, he would turn into Heat Blast, but he would turn him into Diamond Head. So they would be freaking out, but he'll be like, I'll be right back. And he would basically, because ice with fire, I think, could melt it. So, no, I don't think, yeah. He would basically stop the flames from, spreading. And, he would explain how he found this watch, and etc. to them. He would still make the promise with Chi-Chi to marry her, and etc. And he would, right before that, after he, quit the fire from spreading, he would turn back to normal. Now they still need to go get Master Roshi, because to break this diamond, because I think the Kamehameha could do it. Goku would try the explosive wave. Right now, his power level is 27. So, yeah, I'll say 27. So he would go and get Master Roshi, and they would do the Kamehameha, and Goku would learn the Kamehameha, and he would make the bet. He'll promise to marry Chi-Chi, etc. And honestly, because I don't know Dragon Ball a whole bunch, I would say that Goku would basically beat the series a whole easier. Now, he would still get injured by, I'm gonna say everything's up into canon, up until he's fighting King Piccolo. When he wishes for youth, Goku would lose. While he's fighting him, he would turn into Wildvine. He would basically pin down Piccolo and fight him. Now he wouldn't mercy him. Basically, he wouldn't mercy him. He doesn't know the connection with him. He just knows that Kami looks like with Piccolo, so he would use his Saiyan genetics. I think he could still get rage boosts, and he would go and try to fight King Piccolo. Piccolo would spawn his children, and they would, they would basically use the key to burn Goku / Wildvine alive, and he would eventually power back to normal, and right before he's powering down, he would lose the Kamehameha on his feet early, and literally, it's basically when this scene would have met. Now I'll get copyright, never mind. It's basically in the normal series, when when Ben gets captured by Vilgax, and it's basically when he jumps off the ship and he's slowly turning into heat blast. Well, it's basically like that. Goku's using up all his energy, basically draining the battery, and he would basically like that, he would turn to normal while he's in the air, and he would, use the great power. Since the thing technically absorbs blood waves, it would, I'm gonna say, during that, he would get turned into the Akari form and drag and fist through him, because I'm gonna say, since the timeline's a little altered, and Goku got through the stuff a little earlier, he did train, and he didn't need to use the Omnitrix for blood waves anymore, so he decided to use a crown that Bulma made from, the DBZ Broly, and he would use some of it and turn to the Great Ape. I'll say he would turn to the Azaru when he was going through him, but he would basically be using the, like a cannon, and would go through King Piccolo, and he would spit out the egg and then die. So, everything goes up until he would go back for a year and train with Kami. And we go back to when Goku exploring the world, etc. And he goes to the 24th Tenkaichi Budokai. Now Goku would boost the Omnitrix and everything up to Piccolo. He's only going to use it if Piccolo does something cheap. Yeah, if Piccolo does something cheap. That's what he thinks. Now, everything's up into canon right until Piccolo shoots the beam through Goku's side. And when he does that, Goku is injured, but the Omnitrix would react and turn him after that, because it knows it's not critical. It would turn Goku into let me think, guys. It would turn Goku into it would turn Goku into feedback. No, I mean, yeah, feedback. Since, yeah, it would turn Goku basically into Cannon Bolt. I'll just say he turns him into a random alien, and he beats Piccolo Jr. and everything's up. We're gonna end this, because everything up to canon, he would still have Gohan with Chi-Chi, but I think Chi-Chi would be willing to let Goku train him a little more, because he would explain the Omnitrix. I think he already did this, but he would explain more of how he found it, and he's basically found it. And Goku would teach Gohan when he gets old enough how to train, and he would teach Gohan about the Omnitrix. Now, like I said, the world, everyone knows about the Omnitrix in this one. Frieza wants it to conquer the world, basically. Kind of like Vilgax. Now, in this one, I don't think Vilgax would know about Earth, because the Omnitrix, I would say Goku did encounter Vilgax, but with the same genetics, he would trash Vilgax. Like, he only needs to turn to way big. Woo's, the little beams, how he puts his hand together with Ki and then get him away, basically. That's the first time he fought him. So Goku would teach, Gohan how to train. They would go and Raditz would just land and go take Gohan. Yeah, because he did caught Goku off guard. And, now I'm saying we leave it right here when he meets Goku. Leave a like, and, yeah. Sorry if I'm quiet right now. It's like in the middle of the night for me, and I'm about to go to bed, so yeah, see ya.
Goku! Son Goku!